the Pride Troopers.
My favorite. I love the Pride Troopers.
Oh yeah. There's so many designs to get to, but let's just get to the three biggest characters that made the most impact. Dyspo, Dyspo basically, I think he was a rabbit, and he looked very similar to Beerus. So did you like the Pride Trooper outfits, like the superhero type of form fitting outfits they had with the red and the black? I thought it was cool. And it worked for what it is. It was
I liked
simple.
it.
Uh-huh.
It was like I guess such a Ginyu Force feeling at first when I saw how they were looking, but I like it. I like the way the attire looked and it fit on them. It made them look so collegiate, like they were just they were so upscale. They're policing and stuff, trying to be
Right.
above and stuff. It really suited them.
Yeah. What about how'd you like Dispo's design? He was basically a purple rabbit Beerus. Like I saw a funny meme that said, "Hey, if
More goofy rabbit. I don't know. It's just he just looks more goofy.
there was people that were saying that if Bugs Bunny fused with Beerus, Dispo would be the result." And
You said it, I did.
hey, no, I'm saying what I'm seeing on there. Hey, he wasn't the only Looney Tune reference. Let's go to the next one. There were people saying if what was it, Yosemite Sam, was it, if he fused with I think someone else, that's probably where Toppo's made up from. Toppo
really
had the
is.
big giant epic mustache, or what did they say in in
dick
Dragon
is
Ball
huge.
GT? What was it Vegeta said? Mustache. Hey, yeah, he had an epic mustache, and that's why when I did my Toppo voice, I always picture him talking in a voice like this, because he's got this big mustache covering his mouth.
I thought he was gonna shoot at his horse and say, "When I say go, go." Yosemite Sam would.
Oh man, hey, I know if you heard me in Linux review though, when he went into his Hakaishin mode where he became a god of destruction, and that is the quickest fat burn transformation into shreddedness.
5-minute abs.
Holy crap, man. That guy was shredded. And that's why I was cracking up when Vegeta beat him with the final explosion and he appeared in the bleachers. All the fat was back on. I was like, I don't know if you ever, I was like, yo,
you're gonna gain weight.
Vegeta straight up beat the fat back onto this man. Have you ever seen someone get shredded so quickly and get beaten down so bad the fat just reappears? Oh man, but
in that blast.
dude, I didn't realize until the end of Dragon Ball Super how big Toppo's hands really were. You see, half of Jiren's whole body his hand was as big as half of Jiren's body, and Jiren's a big dude.
Big dude, yeah. His hands are gigantic.
Man.
Probably, this is huge hands.
Yeah,
I kept thinking, I'm like, how can he even walk with hands so big?
Yeah, he's got quite the physique. He's got these muscular like arms that are kind of small and his big body. So yeah, but you know what? Despite it, we can joke about it all, but I do think Toppo's a very interesting looking character and everything. So
Yes.
I like the way he's designed. And then let's move on to Jiren here. Some people thought Jiren, it took a long time before we finally got Jiren's backstory. And I'll go more in detail about that when the review comes for episode 131. But a lot of people thought Jiren just looked like a big bug-eyed, muscular, typical looking alien who's got purple skin. But you know what? I say the design, it's simple, but it worked for the character. So that's what I can say. He didn't obviously stand out to other antagonists like Frieza, Cell, and Boo, but we got to remember Jiren really wasn't a villain. He was just an antagonist.
Right. Yes, he was more antagonist.
So yeah, it wasn't. It was kind of. It was bland, and he for most of the arc seemed very bland until we got his backstory. But hey, whatever. It worked because you know what? I tell you this, just like I was saying earlier at the beginning of this discussion with Dragon Ball Super. You could say what you want, but Jiren doing all those impressive feats of strength. Well, at least to say, like I said, I don't think nothing is more impressive in Dragon Ball until we see someone who they can outdo, wiping an entire timeline away, like Zeno. But for someone who is a mortal that can surpass a god of destruction, I thought, you're really not thinking about that. You're more concentrated on all the feats of strength that Jiren is doing. So once again, I guess I put it to where they get kind of a very plain looking design that doesn't really stand out so much, but it ends up turning into something the animators
a total opposite approach with that.
Yeah, they got it over. They got Jiren over as a destructive force, which is what they needed to do in the arc, and they did it with the design they had.
Yep. Because usually, you see different strong characters in Dragon Ball. Characters like Cell, Frieza, Broly, different characters. They have such distinctive anatomy. The way they look. The different parts of their body that's different. But with him, it's just so ordinary. The only thing that stands out is his physique, how muscular and fit he looks.
Right. Hey everybody, SONGOSHUAKU'S here! Thanks for checking out this clip from me and Matt Dillingham's Dragon Ball Super character design discussion, originally released back on August 26, 2018. For the full version, click the link in the video, and the links to all our social media are in the description below.